Welcome to this week's episode of Jet Lag in the News. I'm Steve Jasper, aka the Jet Lag Guy. Starting with some business travel. Geopolitical has been cited as a key challenge for business travellers. In a poll of 192 calls, half the respondents have cited this as a major concern. This poll echoes a recent Global Business Travel Association (GBTA) poll, showing buyer optimism had dropped sharply since the situation in the Persian Gulf. Respondents will engage in less travel over the next 6 months, adjusting their meetings and event strategies, including going virtual, sending fewer attendees, relocating events, or cancelling them. The report states, quote, as geopolitical conflict, fuel price pressure, airline disruption, border complexity and security delays have all added friction at once. The first quarter of 2026, data from SAP Concur, the platform that processes travel and expense data for millions of business travellers globally, fuel transaction costs have jumped 14% in March, airfare was up 4%, hotels up 5%, and car rentals up 3%. According to Charlie Sultan, the president of SAP Concur Travel, quote, if airfare goes up by 15 or 20%, that automatically means that to stay within budget, I have to cut my trips by 15 to 20%. The chief executive of International Airlines Group, the parent company for British Airways, Louis Gallegos, said on an earnings call on Friday, the 8th of May, that elevated fuel prices will inevitably lead to lower profits this year, and has said that, quote, we need to increase fares in order to mitigate the impact of fuel. The current situation in the Persian Gulf has caused flight disruptions, particularly for airlines based in the Gulf region. While Emirates has returned now to flying, it has announced that its Airbus A380 will not return to either Perth or Prague, using lower capacity planes instead. Is being useful for business travel. He has said that modern travellers also expect digital workflows that are intuitive and fast. These combined pressures are driving enterprise adoption of intelligent pre-travel authorization, where AI and automation inform decisions before bookings are confirmed. New government commissioned figures have shown poor customer satisfaction with Australian airlines Qantas, Jetstar and Virgin Australia. One particularly disturbing statistic was that the most common way for travellers to learn of their disruption was on an airport sign, demonstrating a lack of communication until the last minute. Federal Transport Minister Catherine King has said regarding the complaints, quote, it is clear that the system is not working, and has introduced new consumer protection legislation last month to, quote, ensure that there are clear and easy to follow processes when things go wrong. And now for some research. Research 557 male firefighters in a longitudinal study, which means there are repeated observations of the same subject over a period of time, found, quote, an evening chronotype predicted higher subsequent levels of both exhaustion and disengagement. That's bad news for us night owls. And now for some sport. The US League wants to take the game internationally, and it appears the tentative schedule has been leaked. This is not confirmed, but if the leak is correct, matches will be played in Melbourne, which we know, Tottenham and Wembley in London, Paris, Madrid, Munich, and Mexico City. Normally, I put something heartwarming at the end, especially after a whole lot of bad news, which I'm sorry, but today has been. But instead, I'm going to make a recommendation to make business travel more efficient. If you're a frequent business traveller and you want to maximise your performance when you travel, reach out to me. Performing at your best is more important than ever, and I can help you get more bang out of your buck when you travel. I can prepare a tailor-made jet lag plan based on your individual circadian rhythm. And in case you're worried about missing out on cute puppies, here's your fix, because I can't have you missing out. Yes, I'm a sucker for cute puppies too. If you have any questions or want to know more about what I do, check out my website at www.jetlagguy.com.au. And that's this week's Jet Lag in the News. I'm Steve Jasper, aka the Jet Lag Guy. Thank you for watching.